Hello, my name is Fred Garza-Guzman. I'm a psychic medium based out in San Antonio, Texas. I understand that the holiday season can be busy, overwhelming, and stressful. Memories of the past Christmases may flood our hearts, striking up heavy emotion. Memories of those no longer with us may seem difficult to bear. Grief and sadness sometimes overcomes us during this holiday season. And it is my hope that this meditation may allow those a chance to grieve, a chance to release one's emotion, and a chance to cry if necessary. Remember, tears can be healing. May this meditation be a blessing to you this holiday season. If you'd like to learn more or to have a reading with me, you can find me at CuriousTwins.com. I offer in person, over the phone, and Skype readings, and I'm always happy to help. Let us begin. Close your eyes and become aware of your breath. Gently, gradually encourage your breathing to become deeper, feeling each new breath fill your chest and belly. Then release the breath slowly and steadily. You're walking at dusk, alone in a dark forest. There is no moon, and you go slowly for the pale stones of your path. They are barely visible in the glimmering light of the cold stars above. You may go slowly also because you're tired and worried, and your heart is heavy with old sorrows. You know that in the new year that lies ahead, there will be new challenges, new perils, new uncertainties, and yes, new griefs to face. And even though you are contented with your own life now, you cannot help knowing that many others are not so fortunate. This time of the year, it is very easy to be sad. The longest night of the year is coming, and the eve of winter solstice. Our days are short and often gray, the sun hidden beneath the dark clouds. Not far away from these dark woods, people scurry to and fro in a blaze of color lights, bent heavy, their burden of their own and others' expectations, struggling to keep up traditions that may be no more than dust, long empty of the meanings that they once held. How much of true joy is there in the frantic buying and selling, and all the anxious bustle of this season? Yet even when you turn away from that busyness and remind yourself that this is a season when we celebrate the rebirth of light and the birth of a child who grew up to spend his life bringing good news of love and forgiveness. Even with this, you may still be sad, for in our lives, or in the lives of many of our sisters and brothers around the world, love, forgiveness, stability, and peace may be of short supply. Yet the season seems to demand that we be joyful, and to a sorrowful heart, that demand itself is a burden, another invitation to despair. You keep walking, and gradually the bleak beauty of the winter woods begins to soothe your heart. The crisp air, spiced with the odors of cedar and fir, refreshes you. The dimness is restful to your tired eyes. The path under your feet is level, easy to follow. There is no sound but your soul, footfalls, and the faint rustling as the forest creatures settle into their nest for the evening. Now through a gap in the dark trunks of the trees that line your path, you catch a glimpse of a light in the distance. It appears very small and weak, and it vanishes when the next bend in the path. But soon it reappears, and it grows ever larger and brighter as you draw near to it. After a few more bends in the path, you see that the light comes from fire, a small fire in a stone fire pit in the center of a clearing. As you come closer, you see someone standing beside the fire, someone wrapped in a long, dark cloak. You feel a tiny thrill of fear at the idea of meeting a stranger at night in the woods, and you go very quietly now. But you feel a faint sense of anticipation, and now you come to the edge of the clearing, and you hesitate. But the cloaked figure turns from the fire to look at you, and you see her face is twin to your own. She looks at you with a grave but kindly expression and beckons you to draw near to the fire. You walk into the clearing and come to stand beside her, warming your cold hands and gazing into the rich flames. You do not speak, and neither does she, but after a moment she pulls out her hand to gently touch your shoulder. You turn to her, and at the sight of the compassion in her face, you feel safe, and you begin to weep. She puts her strong arms around you, and she murmurs into your ear, "Go ahead and weep, my love. Here and now it is safe to lie down the burdens of forced cheerfulness, and let yourself be sad. Let yourself give up the weary struggles to hold your head above the bitter tide of sorrow. Let it wash over you now. Yes, even over your head. Acknowledge all your griefs and hurts of the years past, many years past, and mourn for your dead. Honor your dead friends and vanished hopes. Give in completely to your pain. It is safe to weep. You have nothing to fear from the darkness, she tells you, for she is our mother, and she is the mother of light. You may surrender now to the dark. You may surrender and lay your weary head on my shoulder, and let your healing tears flow. Forget all your duties and burdens for a while, for nothing is required of you in this time and in this place, but to wait, to rest, and to grieve. The light cannot be reborn until the darkness is complete. She holds you as you mourn, as you tell your litany of your losses and your griefs and your defeats, as you show her the scars and half-healed wounds of the old battles, as you tell her of all your fears for the future, even the most secret and humiliating fears that you have ever had, and that you've never told anyone, that you have hardly even acknowledged yourself. Take as long as you need for this telling. And when the darkness is complete and you are at peace with it, gently massage your eyes, wiggle your toes and your fingers, and open your eyes. Be at peace. Hello, my name is Garza-Guzman. I'm a psychic medium